Living Local Carolina with Katie Turner. Local trends, shopping, dining, and more. This is Living Local Carolina.
This portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by the Good Feet store. Well, there's only one reason why I would not be wearing shoes, and that's because I'm at the Good Feet store with Jessica. Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, welcome back. It's amazing to have you back.
Oh my goodness. So the last time I was here, I wanted to be able to do this, and now we're making it happen. We are taking an impression of my foot.
It's going to be a great experience for you. I'm so excited.
So this is what would happen if you were to come to the Good Feet store and want to get this done so you can get fitted and get the right arch support for
Correct.
you. Walk me through the process.
All right, so what we're going to do, Katie, is you already got your shoes off, so that's great. I'm going to have you take a natural step through this pad, okay? You're going to start with the left foot, so I'm just going to have you just step and walk right off. Perfect. Very good.
All right. Art.
We have your feet here.
Okay, we shall sit back down.
Yes. So we'll talk about what we're looking for when we take your foot impressions. So everything we do here is based off of this ideal foot. So there are a few key characteristics that we're looking for when we take your foot impressions. One is even shading from the top of the toes to the bottom of the heels. Okay, that lets me know that you evenly distribute your weight as you walk. We're looking for all 5 toes to be clearly defined and visible. That tells me that your foot is balanced. We want the inside of the second toe and the outside of the pinky toe to be in line with the inside and outside of the heel.
Okay.
That indicates whether you roll in or out as you walk. And then we want a nice strong C-shaped arch here.
Okay, so what's the damage?
Well, you know, it looks like you put a lot of pressure on your toes and on the balls of your feet.
Okay.
Which is fine because the supports are really going to make a big change in that.
Okay.
So are you ready to try them on?
I'm ready to try them
Okay,
on.
we got a few things we need to do first. So we focus on total body wellness here. So there's 3 different supports. They do 3 different things. So this is called your strengthener. This is going to actually tighten and tone the muscles in the bottom of your feet. So it's like your feet are going to the gym and not your body.
And you don't have to think about it too,
Right.
because you're wearing it throughout the day.
Exactly, exactly. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have you keep your foot just how it was.
Okay.
And I'm going to size these to the bottom here. Now, we have another cool thing that we do for sizing, and it's called a balance technique. And this is where we check your balance. You ready? 1, 2, 3, press up. Okay. So not a lot of pressure, right? And we just kind of pulled you right to the front of your feet. All right, I'm going to have you put your hands behind your back just like this. 1, 2, 3, press up.
I went immediately to my heels.
Okay, so I'm going to have you step into your supports. I want you to put your heels right in that cup for me. There you go. Perfect. Very
Wow.
good. All right, hands to the back.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, press up.
Wow.
Very good.
Oh my gosh. That really, I'm not kidding, that makes a huge difference.
Yes. So having your feet in proper alignment gives you better strength and better stability. That is very important for our elderly population because they have a tendency to be unstable and they have a tendency to fall. So these actually give you better strength and better stability. So what we're going to have you do is just put these bad boys on. So
I like the way it feels.
right, it should feel like an upside down spoon in the forward part of your arch.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a big deal for you because you're very toe heavy. So now when you walk, you're gonna be walking heel to toe. Your toes are not doing any work right now. You're pretty tall, so we just made you a little bit taller. Your shoulders are backing down your spine. We're evenly distributing your weight. You should feel like there's no pressure in your heels, no pressure on the balls of your feet. Everything's just kind of right there in the center.
Now I see why y'all do this.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
It's amazing.
that's too cool.
Yeah.
This has been so much fun. Honestly, I think everybody should come in and get this experience just so you can see also what your issues with your feet are. How can people get in contact with you guys? Where are you located?
You can call us here at the store, 1-800-NEW-FEET. You can schedule an appointment at goodfeet.com, or you can just pop in and see us. We're right across the street from the Costco gas station on Seaboard Street.
This portion of Living Local Carolina was sponsored by the Good Feet store.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
All right, guys, we have quite a treat today. I am at R&R Dance Studio and I'm joined by Ro. How are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm so excited. We're going to be doing some Latin dance today. What are we trying?
We're gonna do bachata.
All right, here it is, folks.
So this is gonna be kind of like your base whenever you do any kind of bachata dance. You're gonna kind of feel the same thing, yeah? Here we
Okay.
go. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2,
I always want to
3.
go back.
5, 6, 7. Here you go. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. Nice. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6.
What do you do with your hands?
3. You just leave them where they are, so that way I can pick them back up once we get
okay.
back around, yeah? Just like when I leave this, you just leave it where it is. I'll pick it up.
Okay.
Yep. All right, we're gonna get tricky. Ready?
Oh, goodness.
Keep those steps.
He's mixing it up now. I'm like, oh, goodness.
Keep those steps. Hey! Stay. Keep going.
Okay.
Nice job.
Yay!
Nice job. Nice job. Nice job.
I'm so excited.
This is a big deal.
This is crazy cool. Go, Miguel, go. Just get yourself comfortable. Right, gently, and then you're gonna hold your right hand here, just a little pinch, okay, and then start the gas pedal. It is, that first push is always the scariest one. There it goes. Yep, keep going. Okay, and then just maintain, you can maintain that slow speed. And then to see how it's moving and then how this hand is really gonna be your guide, navigating. Nicely done. I mean, look at that, you did great.
Oh, wow.
And then just pinch it close to right here, kind of hold this thread, pinch it, pull it out. You want a long tail. Don't be scared, pull it all the way out.
Like that.
Yep, and then this cuts right over that. Yep, that's great. So you want to pin that one down there, and then you're going to pin that. Now you want to make sure they line up as well after you. So you're going to want to center this over just a touch. So pin that down, make sure you're only pinning it to one piece of your fabric. So you want to hold that, and then you're going to line this one up and put it on the top.
But yeah, to the guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not challenging as I thought it would have been. Yeah.
And you were worried.
To all the guys out there.
Yeah, to all the guys out there. Really, the challenging part is the cutting and the measuring.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
Well, I'm back today at the Myrtle Beach Colored School Museum and Education Center, and I'm joined by Cookie. How are you, Cookie?
I am well. How are you, Katie?
I'm doing great. We walked into this room and I immediately my jaw dropped. There is so much to see here, so much to learn.
Yes.
But tell me, where are we standing right now?
So right now we are standing in the Museum of African American History at the historic Myrtle Beach Colored School Museum and Education Center.
Yes.
So there's really several spaces, but the one is dedicated to the former students of the color school, and then this is African American history, where Doc Shee Moore serves as the curator, and it talks about or shares our life, the life of African American people in Africa prior to enslavement, and as dark, you know, as it was, it's part of history. So we share a little bit about slavery itself, and then some of the significant people, Frederick Douglass, Harriet Tubman, you know, all of those up until current day, with President Obama, Vice President Kamala Harris, Dr. King, all of those, as well as a few of the many inventions.
There are many.
Yes, some of the many inventions of African American people. Then there's this display referencing athletics and leadership, and then more localized culture, like we talk a little bit about Charlie's Place, Atlantic Beach. There's a display dedicated to the 4 students who integrated Myrtle Beach High School on January 29, 1965, and then some other localized firsts. So lots of information contained in this small space. And while the museum is open on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 10 until 12, you could actually spend the 2 hours in this space.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
There were so many things that let me ask you this. Were there things that surprised you when this curated collection was coming to be?
I will tell you, so I joined the team in 2017, so this was already in existence, but since I've been here, Doc continues to add, because as history becomes history, modern day, we add to it. But I will tell you, Katie, one of the greatest experiences for me has been educational. There's so much of this information contained in this room I did not know. It was not a part of my curriculum, you know, high school nor college. Got some of it, you know, at church, but the extent of what I continue to learn, and every time I'm over here, it seems like I pick up on something that I didn't before. And education in itself is right here in this room.
Very cool. And that's very apparent too. We were also talking a little bit about if people want to donate and help you guys out, how can they do that?
Yes. So we're continuously looking for artifacts as they relate to history. And so donations can be made simply by calling us, 843-918-1062, or showing up here at the museum and bringing those artifacts. Now, I will say that in order for something to be deemed museum quality or museum eligible, there was a curator, you know, for the classroom part, that a professional person, because, you know, some people brought their grandfather's shoes or their grandfather's hat, and while that is so important and so special, we did not have the space for it. So we just want people to come by, and if they think they have something, but also for locals who have pictures from back in the day that, you know, they wish to share. We're creating some things at Charlie's Place, which is one of the facilities.
Don't forget to like our page on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. How to use the QR code. Just open the camera app on your smartphone, iPad, or tablet. Point your device at the QR code so the QR code appears on your screen. Your device will recognize the QR code and show you a notification. Click that notification and you'll come to our website. Living Local Carolina, weekday mornings at 9:30 on WBTW News 13.